This is Twit.
Let's check in on the iPhone rumor mill, which is really only going to heat up over the next few months as we continue to get closer to the time of year that Apple releases new hardware, and in the iPhone's case, that has always been September, for the last few years anyway. Bloomberg is reporting that suppliers in China are starting mass production of new, larger iPhones next month. They're citing anonymous sources who, are familiar with the matter. So not just one larger model, mind you, but two. A 4.7-inch display, that's bigger than the current 4-inch screen of the current iPhone 5S, but also a 5.5-inch version, which is huge, that may be ready for the public around the same time. Two models, both bigger. Now, it's important to remember that supply chain rumors don't mean that Apple's plans are set in stone. The company could be making batches of a big iPhone that never sees the light of day. They just want to see what it looks like. And Bloomberg definitely isn't the first news org to speculate that we're getting bigger phones at some point in the near future. But it does lend some credit to the thinking that Apple wants to compete with companies like Samsung, like HTC, that have had really quite a lot of success with larger screens. A lot of customers love them. A lot of my friends love them. In fact, Bloomberg points out that in China, which is a really important market for Apple going forward, 40% of mobile gadgets running Android sold in 2014, at least so far, had display sizes of more than 5 inches. That's according to an estimate from Forrester Research. Now, it doesn't mean that Apple can't gain market share here, but it might be hard to go down in size for a lot of those consumers who are just used to bigger phones. The iPhone generates more than half of Apple's annual revenue. In 2013, it produced $91 billion in revenue, so this next chapter is really important, and I can't wait.